presser for you folks live just as soon as it gets underway. We're told 10:05 now is the start time.
All right, just about a week ago, the U.S. Navy shooting down a falling satellite over the Pacific Ocean. And what a mission this was, hitting a target about the size of a school bus from more than 150 miles away. An incredible display of the power and precision of the U.S. military. Some of the men responsible for that successful mission here with us now in their first exclusive interview. Captain Randall Hendrickson, commanding officer of the USS Lake Erie, and from the crew, Lieutenant Commander Andrew Bates, combat systems officer and fire controlman 2nd Class Robert Polk. And gentlemen, welcome, and we appreciate your time today. This is exciting stuff here. Captain Hendrickson, we heard so much about the challenges of shooting down this satellite. What was the biggest challenge to you and your men and women in the sea?
I think really the biggest challenge came when we got told we were going to do it, is how we set ourselves up to train to set up to do this kind of mission, because it was a little bit different than what we'd done in the past. And so as we started talking our way through it and thinking about exactly how we were going to set the watch team up and what the computer program mods were going to mean for us, we then developed a rehearsal plan, if you will, and then trained for about 6 weeks to do the mission.
Now, we're watching some videotape here. Is that the only way you knew you hit it, or do you have another means?
Oh, we have several sensors. There was, Professor Polk was watching the radar to see a lot of the debris. Once the intercept took place, we were watching the front end of the kinetic warhead, which has an IR seeker on it that we got downlink video from. And there was a number of other radars and airborne sensors that were focusing their particular sensing device onto the area to see the intercept as well. So we had a lot of indications.
That is cool stuff. And gentlemen, if I have to interrupt you, I apologize. The president, we're waiting on him. But as we await in the White House, Commander Bates, we are told about these football-sized pieces of debris. Are you still tracking that debris? And is it a danger of hitting somewhere here?
Well, Lake Erie is in fact in port now. We're leaving the tracking of the debris to other sensors around the world. And, you know, as far as whether it's a danger, everything we're hearing is that the danger is over.
Controlman Polk, I hear you guys are a lively bunch on that ship. Tell me about, I guess, the fraternity, for lack of a better word, on the USS Lake Erie.
Well, the fraternity on the USS Lake Erie, we all get along exceptionally well. It's a crew of approximately 360 sailors, a great deal of them enlisted personnel. We get along great, whether it be the engineers all the way down to the main spaces, to the fire controlmen, the operational specialists up in combat. Performing this mission really brought us together, came up as a team, and everything worked out great.
Listen, congratulations to all the men and women, not just on board the USS Lake Erie, but also in the U.S. Navy and the military who had a hand in this. Captain Hendrickson, are you able to put this into some sort of category for how we put in perspective what you were able to pull off? Hitting that satellite from well over 100 miles away. What does it do for military intelligence or capability or technology down the road?
You know, some of that's really for other people to decide. I know what we were able to do was to take some existing technology, some existing capability, and push it farther than it's ever been pushed before, to kind of look at what the art of the possible is. Decisions like that of whether or not, you know, something like that would be done in the future is clearly at a much higher level than what we are. We were fortunate to be picked to do the mission, and it turned out well. And as Professor Polk said, it was a great team effort across the board, not just with the crew, but with government technicians and industry as well. And it worked out just the way we thought it was going to work out. And it proved again that the system has a lot of capability that's untested, quite frankly, and we're going to continue to keep testing and pushing it to its limits.
I like the way you phrased that, the art of the possible. Thank you, gentlemen. Well done. Captain Randall Hendrickson, Lieutenant Commander Andrew Bates, and FC2 Robert Polk, the fire controlman. Gentlemen, thank you from Hawaii with us today. Good to have you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Cool story. Well, here you are looking at the White House.